So we just ended live because my mom came in and said, yeah, that's pretty much what she said. Boomer, that little tiny cow, you know, the one that scrapes her head on the roof in here. She was in here, and the bull from her group was in here. They don't belong in here.
Off my gate!
That's how far things are now. That bull's there, so he can't get back in. The other bull is over there in the barn. And we got most of these separated, I think. At least the pairs. But the group that belongs out that direction also has almost all the coming 2-year-olds. So I don't have those numbers. All I get to do is get the numbers off the calving list. Because the list of who went there didn't go anywhere. They broke the chain that held that walk-through gate, which we have not opened since we put that in there because, why? Well, it's been easier to climb over than try to open it. It was buried in the manure until recently. Most of them are where they belong. Yeah, she's being a pain. She's mad. One of them we're going to run back through this gate. Yeah, went through over there by the other gate, went through the fence. And went the other direction, so hopefully she's not down there tearing the other fence out. Assuming her calf might be out there, she belongs over here. I think it was the same one, took the fence out over here while we were trying to get them to come down to this other end to go through the gate and go where they belong. So now we got to fix this. Yay! And I got to go see what's going on down the lane where everybody else is. Because we're not sure where calves are. They're kind of harder to read the tag on when they're running past you. I haven't decided if he doesn't know where the throttle is or he's just trying to be nice and quiet. They really ain't running very fast. I mean, you can hear the mower blades. Sounds more like a sprinkler going. But I see the good thing is they're smart enough not to do it in the heat of the day because he quit before noon yesterday. And now he's up here in this end getting this before it gets warm out. And I don't envy him because I know what the ground's like out there. Even on that little track machine. It's going to be a rough ride for him. But you can see right there by the way the stuff's flipping around in front of him. He's just not running very fast. He's also not cutting very deep either. You can't even see the bottom rollers on the tracks. So he's leaving probably a foot. Oh well. Maybe he's going to go over the whole thing again and actually get it down lower. I don't know. And I would love to show you something on this rodeo over here by the fuel pumps. But I doubt you're going to be able to see it. I doubt I can zoom in enough because I can't see it in the camera at all. There's 2 hummingbirds sitting next to each other. Maybe it's just one. Now there's 2. I think dead center of the screen. Oh, and there's that noise. This guy knows what the noise is. He's shutting the mower off. It's the hydraulics making noise. It's not the best either, but hey, not my machine. And he's coming back. Oh well, I gotta get ready to go get my stuff done today. So my day off for the year. Let's see if I can hold still long enough to get him back past there. I'm really surprised. I figured that would be a fully enclosed cab, but it's not. Maybe that's why he's going so slow, so he doesn't dust himself. It looks like all he's got's a piece in front of him. There's no side windows. Oh well, there you go. This is why we leave plenty early for any appointments in Portland. It is almost 9:30. I have an hour and 10 minutes left to get there, but depending on how long this goes, that might be enough time, might not be enough time. This is why we don't do Portland. And by the way, it can be this way all freaking day long.
It'd be better if 30 was open though.
So, just thought I'd show you. Noon. We're on the way home. She's taking the corner at 90.
Not trying
Union
to.
Pacific. Yeah, shop down there. I think it's that one. That's from my grandfather. Got moved from Kansas to here to work on trains. And Center Tower's in the middle of the screen. That's the granary. The other one's a freaking cement terminal. So, yeah. There you go. Just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, then we got construction, so we can't go the way we want
Obviously.
to. The great way to go would be that direction and go down there about 10 miles and jump over the hill and be home in 25, 30 minutes. Instead, we go this way and stay in the heap of crap. And all this traffic slowing way down up here, like everybody's all on their brakes. It just feels freaking wonderful, especially when you hit the expansion joints that are opened up a little. And the cute thing is, we need this lane because it's the one that turns off right up here. Yay! Anyway, I am fine. We are headed home. And that's what you get to see for now.
It looks like you want.
As if you haven't seen me laying here before. Yeah, I got sleeves on. Woohoo. Becky had to make sure and buy me a brand new shirt and brand new pants. She wanted to get me some that didn't have the button fly, just no fly, I guess. Yeah, guess what? These are identical to the ones I already had. That's all right. Procedure's done. Needles went in the back. I don't know how many shots. Make it so it can work. Zap the nerves. Thought we were going to get early. Well, I thought I'd be in early. Didn't really know. And unfortunately, the nurses didn't know that the doctor had phone appointments between his last procedure and mine. So they got me back ready to go. I mean, at 10:15 we were there. At 10:30 I was actually back twiddling my thumbs. Actually at 10:20 I was back twiddling my thumbs. And they're going, we're waiting for the doctor. He's not here yet. Where are you? Well, okay, he's on the phone. So we had fun laughing and joking about that. The rest of my day today will be pretty much in this position, give or take a flop or two or 10 or 20. Right now it feels about like somebody's got about a 3-inch wide knife blade shoved in my backside and they're twisting it. Usually I start getting the point I am now, I usually not even halfway home. But he's played with the meds a little. The issue with that is I swell up with lidocaine. That's what they like to use. That's what they normally use, but with me they don't, because the first 2 times I had the test procedure and the first time I actually had the actual procedure done, the right side of my back was swelled up, like stuck out 2 inches farther than the left side for 6 or 8 weeks. So, okay, I have an allergy to it, so they don't use it. And the other things, there's 2 or 3 different ones he has to mix together, because there's short acting and long acting, and nothing the same as lidocaine, which is fine. It works. I'm thinking about passing out like I usually do. Caught lunch on the way home. Number 1 took me in, brought me back. We literally left the hospital at probably, I suppose we got in the car at 5 minutes to 12. And right now it's 5 minutes after 1. We stopped and grabbed lunch in town. Well, drive-up window. And made it through all the frickin' traffic to make it back. So it was pretty good timing getting back. Literally, we were back in less than an hour. Took us probably longer than that to get in. And that's fine. It's done. I'll be good for a while. Number 1 and number 2 are right now, number 1's changing clothes. And they're going to get the big baler greased up and put what we have to take apart when we clean it back together. Get it all ready all we got to do is pull the pin. That way,
hopefully tomorrow I'm moving well enough to. I'm probably gonna regret it because I gotta be twisted and hold my foot on the brake. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can get it unhooked. And still got to get the combine up, and I got to do some work on that. Then we can hopefully get it going, get trailers switched around. Oh yeah, and maybe I'll have a pump to pick up tomorrow. I don't know. We'll find out. So anyway, you're seeing this part. You're already seeing what we did last night after the live when we had to cut that short. And you've seen a little bit of the trip to town. And it's kind of a joke where they're mowing out here at the neighbors. They didn't even do behind our shop. He skipped a whole big strip through there. Did it right, so he threw a bunch of crap out through the woven wire and onto our driveway. And the woven wire is full of crap. And literally what he left, what's not cut, still attached to the ground, is more tonnage per acre than what most of you take off for hay on a first cut. It's freaking crazy. He's just like he's knocking the freaking seed heads off. I don't know. If I was paying big bucks for somebody to do a mowing job like that, they wouldn't get a dime out of me. And jumping around, but I can kind of see jumping around a little bit. You know, the way the weather is, early in the morning, get the stuff where the sun's going to hit it first, because fire danger is a little too high to mess around. They should have done it a month ago when it wasn't so bad, and actually cut it clear down. But I don't know. Time will tell what they do. Thank you to everyone for checking on me and all the well wishes and prayers. I appreciate it. And while we're speaking about the well wishes and prayers, Whodat 3020 is in the hospital this week for more of his stuff, keeping him going. He's already checked with me, make sure I'm good. Wade's checked with me, a few other people. Bruce, of course. Literally, we weren't a block and a half from the hospital, and I got a message from Bruce. Literally just got my phone turned on maybe a minute before that. Timing was pretty good there, Bruce. So thank you all. And I know if you want to see Becky's tattoo, she's not home yet. She's probably still getting inked. I don't know. Yeah, she probably is. Her appointment was 11 o'clock, and I'm sure they had to do a little touch up on the artwork before they did it. So she should be home later this afternoon or this evening. And we'll make sure and show that off because people want to see it. Thank you all for watching. Thanks again for the well wishes. Please like and subscribe.